لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. We continue with Surah At-Tīn. At-Tīn being the fig. Surah number 95 of the Quran, and this is a Meccan revelation. Allah begins in this surah, وَالتِّينِ وَالزَّيْتُونِ. The wow again here for Allah taking an oath. Allah takes oath. I swear, I take oath by At-Tīn وَالزَّيْتُونِ. The teen being the fig and the zaytun being the olive. I take oath by the fig and the olive, either referring to the particular fruits of these two trees, the fig and the olive, or referring to the land in which the fig and the olive grow, and that is the land of Ash-Sham, the greater Syria or Levant area. For the teen, the fig grows abundantly in Damascus, and it is said that the zaytun, the olive, grows abundantly in Bayt al-Maqdis in Jerusalem. So here, wat-tini was zaytun, by the fig and the olive, or the land, or by the land of the fig and the olive. Wa-turi sinin, and also by the, or I take oath and I swear by turi sinin. Turi sinin meaning the mountain. Tur is mountain. Sinin here refers to the blessed mountain. And this is the mountain that Allah spoke to Musa, Prophet Musa. And the meaning here of Sinin is Al-Mubarak, the blessed. For any mountain that has abundance of trees, that are fruit-giving trees, then it is called Sinin. Wa-turi Sinin, and also I take oath by the Mount Sinai. وَهَذَا الْبَلَدِ الْأَمِينَ. Also, Allah also says, I take oath by and swear by هذا, this, al-balad, by this city, this land, al-Amin, this land, Mecca, referring to al-Amin, the safe and secure. How is it safe and secure? Because Allah has protected, or Allah has secured people in this city of Mecca, both before the coming of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in Jahiliyyah, in the days of ignorance, and after Islam had re-entered into Mecca. So these are the three oaths that Allah takes in the beginning of Surah At-Tīn, and then Allah Ta'ala responds to this oath, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ. Verily, we have. لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا. We have created al-insana. Al-insana referring to the human being. Indeed, we have created the human being, meaning the species of human beings. We have created humankind. في أحسن تقويم. في أحسن تقويم, meaning in the best of forms, in the best of ways, in the best of molds. For the human being stands upright and walks upright, and all of his or her bodily organs and features are all perfected in the way that they've been created. في أحسن تقويم, in the best of forms. ثم رددناه, and then we will return him. أسفل سافلين. أسفل سافلين, either referring to the lowest of the low, in weakness and in incapacity, once the human being reaches a senile age or an old age in which they're no longer possessing the strength and the capacity that they had in their youthful years. So they no longer be able to perform all of the good deeds that they used to do beforehand because of their physical limitations. That's one opinion. Another opinion is ثُمَّ رَدَدْنَاهُ أَسْفَلَ سَافِلِينَ, and then we will take him or return him to the lowest of the low, referring to the disbelievers and their dwelling in the depths of the hellfire and having the most severest of punishments, and that being the lowest of the low. ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين, then we'll return him to the lowest of the low, except for the إلا الذين آمنوا, except for those who believe, وعملوا الصالحات, and who do the good deeds, and who have performed the good deeds, فلهم أجر, and they will have a reward, أجر, reward, غير ممنون, غير ممنون meaning without end. And a believer, as in the hadith, who spent their early years, their youthful years in obedience, and when they get to old age, they can no longer physically perform those acts of obedience, they will continue to be rewarded as if they were doing those good acts even in their old age. Why? Because they were performing them in their youthful age when they had the capacity to do it. So, except for those who believe, إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and who do good deeds, فَلَهُمْ أَجْرٌ غَيْرُ مَمْنُونٍ, they will have a reward, أجر غَيْرُ مَمْنُونٍ, without end. And so this is the great reward from Allah. They will continue having those rewards even whilst they are not able to perform those good deeds. فَمَا يُكَذِّبُكَ, here, فَمَا يُكَذِّبُكَ, now what makes you deny? فَمَا يُكَذِّبُكَ أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُ, O disbeliever. بَعْدُ بِالدِّينِ, بَعْدُ meaning after all this that I have mentioned to you and told you, of you being created as human being in the best of forms, and then being returned to the lowest of the low at the end of your life, old age, indicating the great power that Allah grants in this world and that Allah has. You come from nothing to something and then back to nothing again, the weak again. This indicating that Allah has power for resurrection, to take one cycle of life to another. So, فَمَا يُكَذِّبُكَ, what is it that's going to therefore cause you to deny, O disbeliever, belief? بَعْدُ بِالدِّينِ, after all this, you're going to deny the deen, belief in the deen, in the religion. What is this? Religion, bid-deen, meaning belief in recompense, in reward and punishment. And this belief in the reward and the punishment, just before that reward and punishment, is going to be the resurrection, the ba'th. And then there will be, of course, the judgment. So Allah is really saying to this disbeliever, مَا يَجْعَلُكَ مُكَذِّبًا بِذَلِكَ, what is it that's causing you to disbelieve and to deny in all this? What is that motivation that is causing you to reach arrive to a state of denial? And then Allah concludes the surah, أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِأَحْكَمِ الْحَاكِمِينَ, is Allah, أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ, not أحكم الحاكمين, أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين, is Allah not the most just and fairest of all judges? And when Allah recompenses people and punishes them for the bad that they have done, or rewards them for the good that they have done, Allah is the best of judges. And in the hadith, it is said, the Prophet ﷺ says, a person who recites this surah, meaning Wat-Tīn wa-Zaytūn, to the end, should say at the end, Bala, wa ana ala dhalika min ash-shahidin, and I am also one of the witnesses over this, as the Prophet ﷺ was reported to have said when he gets to the end of this surah and he recites that last ayah, Alaysa Allahu bi ahkamil hakimin, is Allah not the best of judges? The Prophet ﷺ would also be reported to be saying, Bala, yes, wa ana ala dhalika min ash-shahidin, and I am also those who witness and observe this. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.